I mean, you just look at the Canadian archives of documentaries and historical films. It's just a treasure trove.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, and it's going to be great. There's one of my favorite things on it is a series from the NFB called The Way We Were, which are short, mainly half-hour black and white documentaries from the 60s. They're priceless. There's one that's on tonight about wrestling fight night at the Forum in the 60s. There's one about Paul Anka, the
and they're
Screaming
priceless
Girls.
because they're, you know, like the time capsules, or they're priceless because of the content?
Well, some of them are priceless because they're sort of quaint and amusing in that way, but I mean, they're also really great. There's a great one of Leonard Cohen recording a poetry album, and the guy in the sound booth is saying, you know, please try to remember, this is a performance, you know.
What about It Seemed Like Yesterday? Tell me about that.
Okay, well, people know Rick Mercer from This Hour has 22 minutes. Basically, this is a show that uses old, it takes 1 week in history sort of arbitrarily and uses old newsreels to sort of paint a picture of what was going on, and he pops up in between and makes his little comments.
Here it is.
But if these battle images were scary to the North American public, they'd no doubt feel safer by the unveiling of this ominously named secret weapon.
First films of the Snark, intercontinental guided missile that already has been flown as far as 2,000 miles. With rocket boosters blasting, the Northrop Snark heads out over the ocean. Once it reaches top speed, the awesome missile drops the rocket boosters, cruises along on its jet engine. When the boosters hit, duck.
So remember, when the boosters hit, duck.
Yeah, I have to say, some recognizable Canadian faces collecting some of the easiest paychecks of their careers.
The Cold War, always good for a laugh.
A lot of joking around in studio stuff, yeah.
There's a cartoon channel. It's called Teletoon.
Yeah, which is animation for all ages. So, I mean, just take my word for it. There's tons and tons of good kid stuff on it. But what interests me is their evening lineup, which is more adult. And they have a really weird thing on it, which is a Canadian-British co-production called Captain Star, this sort of absurdist space adventure. And Captain Star is voiced by Richard E. Grant, a very cool English actor, you know, and how to get ahead in advertising. Very funny.
I just wanted to be your best friend. I just wanted you all to myself.
And for that, you were willing to slaughter the thousands at mission control? Oh, what a tangled web you wove, bladder. I almost envy you, Bleeper. At least you are up there among the stars. Captain's diary. Another uneventful day. A few small latex stains on the ship's paintwork. Oh, yes. Scarlett bought me a nice new alarm clock.
Always room for more weirdness on prime time,
Don't you
Claire.
think? Yeah.
Now, is any of this stuff going to be for free, or do we have to pay for every single one of these channels?
You get them for most places. You get them for free for 3 months, and then after 3 months, depending on how much cable you already buy, they cost between $6 and $10 a month.
And negative auction billing is against the law.
No, they're not going to do that now. They actually have to ask you if you want to buy something this time.
Imagine that. Claire Brookley, thanks for talking to us.
You're welcome.
Looks great. When we come back, we will tell you about Monday's show. We are going to be at Niagara on the Lake.